AAYP is an organization that is of young professionals, and purposely they have a mission to preach the gospel of the Lord. The 2017 was a little different from what we had for 2016 or 2015. Why? Because
we decided that as we go to Kasese, we should have a bigger impact. The members resolved to visit 3 prisons and then 2 health centers. That's a hospital and a health center, 4 in Kasese town.
Definitely, I had done it before as an individual, but doing it as a group under AAYP, this was something new, and I was really challenged there. Because if you see the things that we took and the people who were in there, they weren't matching.
We visited over 3,000 inmates. Those are prisoners in total, in those different prisons. Each of these prisons has a worship center on Sabbath. The prisoners gather. And the 2 of these prisons, especially that's Mobuku and Rimi, they even have baptismal pools in the prison. So the prisoners worship, and those who decide to be baptized are baptized within the prison.
So there was a great demand for us to go back and do a little bit more. And for your information, on this day, 6 people got baptized. And about 20 or 25 people gave their lives to Christ after the sermon. And the only challenge that we had, they did ask for Bibles, which Bibles we didn't have.
When we look at our membership, according to the page and according to the Facebook account, we are over 300 to 500 people. But the people who are really participating in AAYP are less than 100. So we find ourselves being constrained with all the outreaches and all the missions that take place with money and with participation of the different people.
Projection for 2017 mission was 9 million Ugandan shilling, and we were able to collect 5 million Ugandan shillings cash, and we got some literature like Bible study guides, 430, which was over 1.9 Ugandan million shillings.
So initially, we planned to visit one medical center in Kasese, but on getting there, we were told that we would visit another medical center. So we had to call upon fellow retreaters to contribute, to do something small, so that you raise enough money to buy items to be taken to the second medical center.
AAYP still had good worship, and another team remained at the Kasese Better Living Center. It's an SDA church, the biggest SDA church in the Rwenzori region, and it's called a Center of Influence. We had good time with our preacher being Pastor Bagambe, William K. Bagambe from ECD, who still emphasized the issue of maintaining mission and us understanding the needs of mission.
AAYP has come into existence just to do mission for the church, and we have seen quite a lot of things being done today. AAYP went to the prisons in Rimi and another prison, and then from there we have come to the hospital just to give acts of kindness. We have soap, we have mattresses, we have sugar, just to assist the members that are here that are going through some difficulties. Acts of kindness are just part of spirituality, and those who follow Jesus Christ are actually supposed to do that. And that's what faith is all about. Faith is about acts of kindness. So what AAYP is doing is primarily the right thing to do, and we expect that they will not even stop here, they will continue moving.
He illustrated and said that once an individual is living, his needs will always be there. There will be living needs, they will need money. So once a church is living, it will always need money and our other resources. So we should never expect to have a church needing no money, because it will be a dead church.
The lack of money is the source of all evil. That is what I say. Why do I say this? If you had money in our pockets, even Christianity can become easier. Christianity becomes easier because when you go out in churches and people come and stand on the pulpit trying to fundraise for whatever activity, it becomes easier for me. I have it, I don't complain. I say, wow, what a great service it is, what an honor it is to give back to God because I have it. But the lack of it will lead me to grumble. And definitely in the process, I start sinning. And I can even start not wanting to go to church because they're demanding a lot of money from me and I don't have it. Simple things can make life better for other people. It doesn't require much money, it doesn't require much resources, but all it needs is for us to come together as a group, as a church, and we go out there and do what we can.
We already have several invitations. We have Ishaka inviting us for mission, we have Karamoja inviting us, we have Mbale inviting us, and we shall decide which priority area to go for mission. We intend to keep AAYP mission focused, especially by engaging and involving members in work that supports other people who need us.
When your cup overflows, let it flow in someone else's cup.
I'm a child of a king.
I thank every member of AAYP and every other person who prayed for us. Members, you gave us money, you gave us clothes, you gave us a lot of items that we took to the mission. When we visit these hospitals and prisons, we gave them a lot of things, but it was because of you. Thank you so much. Next time, I want to go with you. Every one of you, come and be part of this mission. Come and help this mission. Come and support this mission, because it is the way to go. It is the only calling that we have, to serve God. And if you are serving God and we are taking this mission to the less privileged, to the people who need it most, then you need to join us.
It's not how much money you have, but how much or how best you can use what God has given you. Because I believe that my God is an investor. By the time God gives you, He expects you to multiply and assist and give out to the other people in the public or in the society. So wherever God is blessed with anything, whatever you call it, please come and join hands and give back to society. It will make a difference, and indeed it will make a better world. And indeed Christianity will be seen. It is time people to see Christianity as opposed to heaven.
Oh, praise God, I'm a child of a king. Praise God, I'm a child